William Samoei Ruto. You are present.
Asanteni sana. Let's take our seats. Thank you very much. And thank you very much, Mr. Deputy President, for those kind remarks. The Kenya National Chamber of Commerce and Industry leadership, Minister President, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this roundtable aims to shed more light, clear more pathways, and generate solutions that enable our business community engage more robustly in sustainable, incremental, and mutually beneficial exchange. We will focus mainly on the digital and creative economy, manufacturing, business environment, climate change, and agriculture. It will become clear that these issues align with the urgent deliverables set out in our plan for rapid socio-economic transformation of our country. Therefore, they resonate powerfully with our government's agenda. Stakeholders are clear, listening to them most of this morning, that they want to see the digitization and automation of transactions in order to take more economic activities to the domain of the digital economy. Towards this end, export documents will be digitized to reduce transaction costs, and business information will also be digitized and consolidated in an integrated portal. And Moses Kuria here has the brief on how to go about it. There is also a strong request to reduce tariffs on digital products, not only to lower cost, but also increase incentives for developers, as well as traders and consumers. And I listened to Magdalene, she spoke so passionately about that. And to strengthen the sector through education, skills, and training, we shall have a strong program to support the establishment of innovation hubs for the development of skills, talent, and incubation of startups, and the whole array of services and funding instruments, from funding startups to making sure that we have venture capital so that we can do more research and more trials of what works. We will also deepen the teaching of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and entrench an apprenticeship framework in the education curriculum. I have already instructed the ministry in the Tibet sector to make sure that our Tibets are made technology compliant and more apprenticeship and more industrial training and industrial attachment is carried out as a means of equipping our young people with the skills that can make them job creators. The truth is that we are living in the digital age, and e-commerce is a big part of our economic reality. Consequently, it is important that we empower small businesses to thrive in the online marketplace. Our first order of business is to develop a policy framework to protect and support youth in the creative economy. This entails facilitation and capacity building of mainly youth-owned MSMEs. And as I said earlier, that is precisely why I pronounce myself on the creative economy under the Ministry of ICT and having a standalone ministry for SMEs, because this is the sector that will turn around, in my respectful view, our economy. The second related agenda is the urgent need to lay down MSME-friendly consumer protection and intellectual property frameworks. Through collaboration with county governments, we also intend to refurbish and equip existing facilities. And I'm grateful that many county governments are now volunteering facilities for us to work together with them so that we can modernize facilities which have been neglected or degraded into modern recreational centers and where youth can train, can learn, practice, and generate incomes from showcasing their talent. As it pertains to manufacturing, MSMEs must be supported to participate in supply and value chains through establishment of processing plants and common shared facilities. The cost of production must also be lowered significantly through lower energy and input costs and a more supportive tax regime. As I have said, our tea, we are selling 95% of our tea in a semi-processed state. And I have said that we are going to have a common user facility in Mombasa at the Dongo Kudu complex so that we can begin the journey to add value to all our teas, create jobs, and access better value for our farmers. It is also essential to develop a sound and competitive industrial knowledge base by entrenching research and development of facilities and training SMEs on appropriate technology, new and cost-effective machinery, as was said by my good friend from the Juakali sector, that indeed we can develop appropriate, effective machinery locally, working with our Juakali sector. This is especially urgent in the agricultural sector, which can unlock tremendous new potential merely by deepening technology penetration. Finally, it is time to upgrade current markets to serve as modern manufacturing centers, complete with shared facilities for small businesses to enable them produce consistently at competitive rates. And I have committed that we are going to modernize our markets countrywide, starting with 20 markets in the city of Nairobi, to be able to ensure that our business people have habitable, decent, healthy environment to carry out their business. And I confirm that there exist promising opportunities for the private sector to invest in key development projects in various sectors under the PPP model, and we will deliberately create opportunities for the private sector to tap into key development projects through this partnership. Case in point is our housing program. We have said deliberately that 40% of all our investments and work under the affordable housing plan will be done by micro and small enterprises in the Juakali sector and other sectors. And already they have demonstrated capacity to do it. In one project alone in Kibra, the Juakali sector will take 40% of the cost of that project by doing doors, windows, hinges, and all the other products. And we have already aligned them with the TVET so that they can be able to improve the quality of their product. Because of all these activities we are looking forward to, and it will be essential to assure all our stakeholders of consistency and integrity in the market, as was said ably by Kiprono here. I have just returned from COP27 at Sharm el-Sheikh in Egypt, where I marketed Kenya's green credentials. Apart from our clean power generation from hydro, geothermal, wind, and solar, we are aiming to secure a global leadership position in carbon adaptation through an unprecedented drive to grow 15 billion trees in the next decade. And I look forward to the partnership of the Chamber in this endeavor. We also have the intention of following through with our e-mobility and renewable energy, as I mentioned to the Juakali here, that we will work with them on e-mobility to change, to refabricate all our e-mobility tools so that we can be able to transit from dirty energy. In addition, we will invest in constructing shared solar-powered cold storage units to reduce post-harvest losses, increase agricultural productivity, and protect farm incomes. Unlocking the true potential of MSMEs in our economy demands that we all collaborate with the private sector. Working together, we will create new opportunities that will transform our economy and our country. And I want to ask all the players working together, synergized, and we will provide the necessary space for all of us to contribute our ideas. And we believe that always a good idea should be able to give way to a better idea. That's how we can move together in unison. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all of you for finding time for this engagement. I value this engagement, and I look forward to many more as we look into the future. Tomorrow, I will be having another engagement with our pension schemes, the people who decide on our savings, again, to be able to work with them to build our savings culture, to secure our present with investments, and to secure our future with pensions. Again, I look forward, as Moses said, working with you to make it easy for business to pay taxes, to make it convenient for business to pay taxes. We will not engage in the business of harassment of our business people to pay taxes. We want to make paying taxes seamless, convenient, and easy for business, because that is how we are going to create the necessary partnership that will enable us deliver public goods using taxes and create an environment for the private sector to create wealth and provide the resources for us to grow our economy and develop our country. Thank you very much.